Let's take a live look here at Ball Arena. The Avs are going to host the Minnesota Wild there on Wednesday with a chance to wrap up their second round playoff series after a huge road win last night. Later this hour, as a matter of fact, our friend D-Mac from Altitude Sports Radio is going to join us live to break down last night's game. As we say, thanks for joining us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Drew Carney.
And I'm Brianna Fernandez, filling in for Corey Rose. We do have a packed morning for you here at 9 News. But first, let's check in with our Katie LaSalle, who's tracking a warm week ahead. Katie?
Hey, good morning, you guys. Yesterday, 80s. Today, around 80 degrees. Unseasonably warm weather. That's the biggest weather headline for early to mid-May. This morning, it is 61 degrees in our backyard. We have cooled slightly out to the airport, and we're watching some gusty winds. But overall, a dry start to our Tuesday, May 12th. And temperatures in the 50s from Fort Collins, Greeley, out across the plains, mainly 30s in the mountains, and where we have seen some of those stronger winds. Aurora out to the airport, a little cooler when shifting in from the north. That is helping break up the stagnant air that's been hanging in and around the Denver metro area, the Front Range urban corridor. We are still under an air quality alert, though, until at least 4 p.m. An ozone action day alert for sensitive groups, air quality unhealthy. Now, for this morning, we'll stay under a mostly clear sky, partly cloudy to mostly clear, and daytime highs 10 degrees above normal. Pretty pleasant, though, for today. The heat really builds for tomorrow, Wednesday afternoon. Partly cloudy skies, upper 80s to near 90 degrees. We could be breaking some records as we get into the middle and end of this week. Daytime highs typically are not this warm, so feeling more like summertime. We do have some storm chances in the forecast, and we'll talk about those coming up. But this morning, Keely, how are things looking on the roads?
Thanks, Katie. We continue to track one problem area. This is a crash downtown Denver, right at Empower Field. It's in southbound I-25. The left 3 lanes are blocked as investigators look at exactly what caused this crash. It involved 3 motorists. At least 1 was taken to the hospital. But again, slow-going traffic. As you can see, traffic down to 1 lane. Let's take you to our travel maps, show you the result of what is happening. I think we have that drive time now. This is downtown to the Denver Tech Center because of that crash. Southbound I-25, that drive now 45 minutes. Otherwise, if you're heading the other direction, 12 minutes. So an easy drive for that commute. But there again is that crash. We're seeing that back up all the way past about I-70 as a result of those 3 left lanes being closed. Southbound I-25, 144th to I-76, though, still you got the green light. 10 minutes for that commute. An easy 17 minutes. Westbound 36 Denver to Boulder. If you're traveling westbound 270 I-70 to I-25, though, a little bit of a slowdown there. That commute time now up to about 8 minutes.
Keely, thank you so much. Right now, Colorado State Patrol, they need your help to find a driver involved in a hit-and-run crash north of Boulder. Officials say a light blue Ford Bronco hit a bicyclist along Highway 36 near Nelson Road around 11 a.m. Monday morning. The bicyclist, a 75-year-old man, suffered serious injuries and was taken to the hospital. It's still unclear how he is doing as of this morning. Officials did say that the Ford Bronco may have damage to the front passenger side, and anyone who sees the car or has any information about this hit and run, you're asked to call Colorado State Patrol.
One person is in custody after an 86-year-old woman was shot while sitting in her car at an intersection in Commerce City. This happened at the intersection of 60th and Monaco. Police believe that the woman was simply an innocent bystander. We don't know the extent of her injuries this morning, only that she was taken to the hospital. Police asked people in that neighborhood to stay inside while they searched for the suspect. Now, we're still waiting for updates on both that search and how the woman is doing.
Prosecutors will decide if a man should be criminally charged after a deadly shooting that happened in Thornton. Police say he killed a man who was trying to break into cars. It happened around 3 Sunday morning in a neighborhood near 98th Avenue and Washington Street. Police say a 34-year-old was shot after being spotted attempting to break into cars and trying to get away in a pickup truck. He later died at the hospital. The person investigators believe to have fired the shots was arrested and then later released. 9 News legal analyst Scott Robinson says if there isn't evidence showing the man was justified in fearing for his life or someone else's, he could face real legal trouble.
This is a recurring issue that unfortunately people simply don't seem to believe. You cannot use deadly force to defend property. If someone is stealing your truck, it's property. You have no right to open fire.
Police say it's not clear whether the pickup truck that the man was driving was stolen or whether the man who died was armed. It's also not clear when a decision might be made about possible charges, if any, are filed.
Take a look at this new body cam video that shows how Westminster police ran into a burning home and managed to rescue a trapped dog. Now, the homeowner was able to get out on their own with one of their dogs, but that second dog was stuck inside. Officers ran in, got the dog out, and managed to reunite it with its owner. No one was hurt, thankfully, as firefighters were able to quickly put this fire out. Meanwhile, Suncor Energy is blaming a power outage for the fire and the black smoke that was seen outside its Commerce City refinery yesterday. People who live nearby are concerned about the impact of that to their health.
Yeah, 9 News reporter Courtney Yoon, she joins us live there now. Courtney, Suncor, they issued a community notification yesterday telling people not to worry about it.
Yes, that's right, Brianna and Drew. And that notice said that increased smoke and flaring may be visible, but no action by the public is required. But that doesn't mean that people who live nearby this area aren't worried or concerned about all of this. So this is what people saw around the Denver metro area yesterday, this billowing smoke. Suncor and the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment say the air monitoring systems show air pollution is below unhealthy levels. Those monitors include Suncor's fence line monitors, community air monitors, and CDPHE's own monitors. CDPHE says they sent an inspector to the refinery, and meteorologists believe wind patterns may have helped lift pollution away from the ground throughout the day. Community members and local leaders have long pushed for greater accountability from the refinery. Adams County Commissioner Steve O'Dorsio says he's concerned about long-term health impacts.
I will tell you that I can't imagine that what did come out of those smokestacks was healthy for folks. This is more than just what's happened in the last month or the last year. If you look at the overall impact of exceedances of emission standards over time, you will see a clear pattern.
Suncor has been fined for multiple air permit violations for multiple times in the past. A new state commissioned report found Colorado's pollution rules for Suncor lag behind states like California. State regulators say, though, they're not ready to create stricter rules. Live in Commerce City, Courtney Yoon, 9 News.
Courtney, thank you so much. President Donald Trump, he is preparing for a high-stakes meeting with the Chinese president in Beijing this week. Trump is bringing several American CEOs, including Elon Musk and Tim Cook. The meetings are scheduled to begin tomorrow and last through Friday. Tensions remain high between the two countries over trade, technology, and the ongoing conflict involving Iran.
President Trump says the ceasefire deal between the U.S. and Iran is now on, quote, life support, as the president rejected Iran's latest proposal to end the conflict. The president says that proposal simply didn't go far enough to limit Iran's nuclear program. Iran is reportedly offering to dilute some of its highly enriched uranium, but it's refusing to fully give it up. The Strait of Hormuz, meanwhile, remains for the most part blocked.
With that key shipping route blocked, fuel prices have been going up, and it's causing a lot of Americans to rethink their travel plans. According to Talker Research, more than a third of Americans say that they're not traveling at all this summer, and summer is the busiest vacation season of the year. More than half of those people cited expensive flights and gas. Others say that they're prioritizing paying down debt instead or building up their savings. Many also said that they're opting for lower cost trips closer to home.
There's a chance relief could be coming for gas prices. The U.S. is releasing 53 million barrels of oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve to help stabilize prices, and it's also pledged to release 100 million more. Meanwhile, President Trump has proposed temporarily suspending the federal gas tax, although Congress would have to sign off on that plan. If Congress does, you would see prices go down by about 18 cents a gallon. Now, some states have also already suspended the gas tax. Here in Colorado, the state of Colorado charges you more than 28 cents per gallon in taxes and fees. So if our state follows suit here and federal taxes were lifted, we could save about 46 cents a gallon. The high gas prices also have a lot of drivers looking for any tricks these days, ways to save money, ways to improve their mileage. Coming up here at 6 o'clock, we're going to take a look at which of those tips actually helps and which ones are simply myths.